Let's get to know more about the benefits and potential health issues that might come from using them. Now we're connected with obstetrics and gynecology specialist, Dr. Muhammad Yusuf. Good morning, doctor.
Hello, good morning everyone. Good
Hello.
morning, everyone.
Good.
Hello.
Hi, doc. Hopefully you are.
Hi.
Oh, okay. There you are, doctor. So, doc, we are now we are more conscious about lifestyle. They're more more sustainable. Now,
Yes.
most of women are using the menstrual cup in order to save the earth and everything. So it turns to with so many questions. Is it healthier to use the menstrual cup than the menstrual pad?
As we know that this device is developed by the fabricants to save the earth. It is eco-friendly alternative to tampon. There is no superiority between this device compare menstrual cup and tampon or another menstrual pad. But this device is developed regarding the purpose
Yeah.
of the women will use it.
Okay. Is
So
there?
I mean, I think, yeah,
Yeah. Sorry.
please.
You can continue, doctor.
Yeah, it's been there is no superiority between or among these devices.
Oh, okay. So, is there any specific benefits of using a menstrual cups?
Specific benefit, it is according to the purpose of the women who use it. It is maybe less irritate to
Yeah.
the vagina or to the skin in the buttocks. But for another reason, there is no specific at all.
Okay, okay. And also, I know that some menstrual cup users claim that the product actually can reduce stomach cramps while they were on their periods, of course. Is there any actual scientific evidence about it or research to back up the claim, doctor?
I don't agree with these claims, Safira, because as we know, the menstrual cramps itself is not coming from the vagina itself, but it is coming from the contractility of the uterine muscles during rinse the menstrual fluid in the uterine cavity. So
Okay.
by using this menstrual cup, it is not lead to decrease the menstrual cramps because it's a different
Okay.
case.
Oh,
A
okay.
different case. The location of the menstrual cup is in the vagina, but the menstrual cramp is coming from the contractility of the myometrium itself.
Oh, okay. So basically, it's a hoax that that we've been seeing in the social media. People trying to convince other people who are not using the menstrual cup already to use it because they said about that it can reduce the menstrual cramp and everything. So basically, it's a hoax, though. So there's another There's another opinion that happening in the media social. It's about menstrual cup. Is it true, doctor? You can give us the confirmation. If we use the menstrual cup when we were sleeping, that the fluid will flow back to the uterus. Is that true, doctor?
Okay. I'm completely not agree with this
Okay.
because as we know that the flow of the menstrual fluid from the uterine cavity, it is because of the negative pressure itself in the uterine cavity, right? So when you wear the menstrual cup and the blood stay in the cup and it always will stay and will not
Going
regulate
back.
anymore to the uterine
Okay.
cavity because the pressure difference between vagina and the uterine cavity is different. So it
Oh.
can because of this difference pressure, so it will prevent the menstrual fluid regurgitate to the uterine cavity.
Is it so, doctor? My next question is it possible that the menstrual fluid can go back, even though we're not using the menstrual cup?
Yeah, as we know that the uterine itself, it is has the uterine has a fallopian tube, and the fallopian tube, it is open, and when the women during their menstrual period,
Yeah.
menstrual cycles, the most of the period fluid, it is out from the vagina, but some of it it's regurgitated into the fallopian tube and get into the abdominal cavity. But it's a very small amount of it. And when it's happened, it can lead to the endometriosis cyst for long time.
In a long-term period. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So let's come back for talking about menstrual cup using. How long can a woman use a menstrual cup, doctor, safely?
It depends on the amount of the period fluid itself, but obviously some women can change, can stay with the menstrual cup in 6 or 12 hours in a day. So they can wash and they can remove the period fluid twice a day when it's full in the cup.
Okay, so basically there are a certain period before you wash it and you can use it again. That's the benefits of having or using the menstrual cup. So you can use it for a couple of times. So it's become sustainable. So I know.
Safira.
Yeah.
Because it is an eco-friendly device, the durable of this device is very long. As we know that it can last from 6 months until 10 years.
Yes.
It's depending on the aftercare of this device.
Do you have any tips, doctor, to take care of the menstrual cup so we can use it in a long time period?
It is very simple. So it's a very simple device that we can care of this device. You can wash and whip out the menstrual cup, and you can store it in the clean area. That's it.
Okay. So, and also we know there's the various kind of menstrual cup made by this, made by that. Is there any do you have any suggestion? What is the most important things that we can choose to select the right menstrual cup?
Yes. Based on my opinion, that if you want to use of this kind of device, you have to come or visit the gynecologist first. Then your gynecologist will help you to identify how long is your cervix, or how amounts of your period fluids, and is there any possibility of allergic to the materials.
Yep.
And the gynecologist will help you to choose the right size of the menstrual cup.
Okay.
So I think before using it, you have to ask the advice from the gynecologist first.
Oh, okay. So better ask for about this to gynecologists so they can give the best advice before we use it.
Yes.
And also there's more concern about using the menstrual cup, doctor. Is it safe to use for a woman who is not sexually inactive? Some people might think that, it's not safe because I'm not active in sexual. How can I use the menstrual cup? Something like that.
Okay. As we know that anatomically, the vagina itself is very elastic.
Yeah.
This vagina is very elastic, and as you know that even the women is not an actor and sexually active, the vagina it is penetrate already.
Oh.
Yeah, and the penetrated already. So by using this kind of and diameter of the ostium vagina ostium is range between 1 until 2 centimeters. And by using this kind of device, the device is very small, and you can rim and press before inserting it, and it cannot harm the membrane of the vagina or pierce the membrane itself. So I can suggest that is also safe for those who are not sexually active, because the size is not will break the membrane of the vagina.
Oh, okay. Is it also suggested for first timer, doctor, especially for the teenager who got the first period for the first time? Is it safe to use for them?
Yes, because it will not
harm
break the membrane.
Oh, I see.
So
okay.
It's also safe.
All right. So what about the women who use contraceptives in their uterus? Are they allowed to use menstrual cup as well, doctor, or it's going to affect it to the contraceptive?
Yeah, there are many claims that using this menstrual cup will enhance or will increase the expulsion of the intrauterine device in the future. But as I will tell you that there is a data that a comparative study in 2012. This study is trying to identify the impulse rate of the intrauterine device when using this menstrual cup. And this study showed that there is no sufficient or evidence base that the fact of this menstrual cup can expose the intrauterine device. So it is no sufficient data. So it is not related to the using of the menstrual cup itself.
Yeah. So basically, it's two different functions: contraceptive and also the menstrual cup. So it won't bother to each other. So, doctor, it's gonna be my last question. According to you, which one is more beneficial? To use the menstrual cup, menstrual pad, or tampons? Because I know some women are still using the tampons. Which one is the best, do you think? And which one is the safest?
Yeah, I will not say that this device or which specific device will be more beneficial among others. But it's depend on the preference of the woman itself. If you are a very active woman or you are very into the sport or the high impact activity in sport, maybe you can use tampon as part of your lifestyle. But it is according to your preference. So there is no space. There is no more beneficial among others of these devices.
Okay, so basically it depends on the women itself, depends on their activity, and depends to their concerns. Since so many people and women now are more concerned about the environment, so probably menstrual cup can be one of the options, right, doctor?
Right.
Okay, thank you so much, doctor, for your insight. Now I'm more aware about this. Well, I have to admit, menstrual cup is quite one of my. I'm still procrastinating to use it because there's a lot of question in my head. Now, since I found the answer, now I am so convinced that probably menstrual cup is like the go-to for a woman, especially during the period. Thank you so much once again, doctor. Have a
You're
nice
welcome.
day to you. And once again, it's up to you, women, whether you're going to use the menstrual cup or not. So basically, hopefully you have a wonderful day, wonderful period as well. And don't go anywhere because after the break, we will recap for our previous news from Indonesia. So stay tuned right here only on C Morning Show.